Atlanta, ooh na na. Waters in Atlanta, ooh na na. My hair is nappy cause Atlanta, ooh na na. Atlanta, my heart is in Atlanta. Atlanta, Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Atlanta, ooh na na. Where's everyone? How's it going? Get in here, man, because it's gonna be short. I don't want to hear. I don't want to be here. I'm getting hungry. There we are. How you guys doing? How you doing? Man, I thought the lighting out here would be cool, but it's not cool, bro. It's not cool at all. It's sunny and crappy and homegrown pyro. What up, guy? What's up, Dank Sinatra, Sound Minds, Lori Turner? Hi, hello. How's it going? How about some thumbs up? 30 thumbs up, and I start talking about the Atlanta shooting. Sup, Oregon Rogue, Jacob, that guy Scott, what up? Manitoba, what up, Manitoba? A lot of Canadians lately. How's it going? I'll go to the front yard. I'm in the front yard, I'm in the front yard, and I'm busting rhymes. Stare at my double chin for a second. All right. Yeah, I'm stuck. So, man, that sun is just blinding. Make it stop, please. Guess this is my live location. My wife's trying to take a nap, but you know, can't let her have peace. Now that is much better. I'm drinking diet Arizona tea. All right. Philip Polk. What message did you send me, brother? Let me go to the beginning. Jacob Baton, what up, what up, what up? Jeff K, what up? Pete Desiderio, I'm your favorite. Thanks, brother. You're my favorite. Just because you said that. Let me put this down. A little thing here. All right, that's much better. What up, ex bootlicker? Ken Edwards, Jacob Kessner, David Davila. What up, Davila? Whoa, whoa. Why would I remember you? What'd you do? RD, Tariq Thompson. What up? 6 more likes. I'll start talking about the Atlanta shooting. What's up, Claude Duncan? How you doing? Patrick DeCambra. What up, brother? Richard Heilman. Warren Tatter. What up? Hippificational. Hippificational. What's up? Pigs Under Pressure. What's up, player? Dome Rangers. I love you, bro. Thanks for loving my channel. Bo Foob. I'm here and stuck my thumb in way in. Thank you. All right, we're at 30 likes. Maddie in the Constitution Quarter. Hi, Maddie. Your podcast has the most views out of all four of my podcasts, even the one where I interviewed um, James McClinnis for Pinellas County Sheriff. But I loved our podcast, man. I would like maybe even to have you as a co-host in the future. Maybe we can get this podcasting going and earn some money and put it towards the freedom movement. Johnny no last name. What up, Johnny no last name? I tried to pronounce it like it was Italian. No lastana me. Charlie Spears. Dome Rangers. Okay, Yeshua's return. I'll get back to the comments. All right, last night's stop resisting and hit that thumbs up. That's funny. Hola. What up, Greek? Emesidor. What's up? Emesitor. What is that? Sup, bro. Johnny. Do you remember me? I remember you. Of course I remember you, Scott. How could I forget you? Well, you been gone for a week or something? Shout out. Chief, what up, Jesse? Jesse, how are you, brother? Shot in the back is never cool. That's right. So, Altamont Springs PD, Philip Polk, bro. Hit me up on Messenger. Hit the phone button. Give my attention. Hey, John, I am so and so, and I need to talk to you about so and so. And keep contacting me, man, especially if it's important. Nothing stupid, please. Hello from Ottawa. What up, Canada? Okay, to prevent the escape of a fleeing suspect only if the officer has a good faith belief that the suspect poses significant threat of death or serious physical injury to officers. Well, if that's the standard, Maddie, Cops are scared of their own shadow. They're scared of cameras. They're scared of hoodies. They're scared of what aren't they scared of? You can't, if you record them, they lose their mind. So if they're scared of cameras, I can imagine anyone holding a weapon or anything. And it's funny how tasers are not deadly weapons when they're in the hands of police. But when they're in the hands of a fleeing civilian, stop saying civilian, you morons. We are not civilians unless you're the military. Police are civilians. Civilian is a military term. You're either a member of the military, foreign, domestic, a member of a military, or you're a civilian. And that's in a wartime type thing. It's not on domestic soil. We're all citizens, okay? So I hate that term. And anyway, so I guess this guy's sleeping in his car. He's sleeping, if I'm not mistaken. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. And the cops come. I'm sure some stupid bootlicker called the cops on the guy. I don't know if he did anything, and I don't know the whole story. So you guys can fill me in if I'm getting something wrong here. They come up, and they want to arrest him for DUI because, it costs a person 10 grand and pretty much ruins their life when they get a DUI. So the dude tried to escape. I don't know what he's thinking. He's not smart for running. He's not smart for fighting. He's not smart for taking a taser. But if it's a deadly weapon in his hands, then it's a deadly weapon in the cops' hands too, because they sure like to use it over and over and over with their itchy electrocution trigger finger, don't they? What if I fear for my life while I'm being tased by a cop? Do I have the right to use lethal, equal, or greater force against them to stop him from electrocuting me? There's been so many trials, and a court in Ohio ruled that tasers aren't deadly even after they've killed many people. And when cops have used them on people, they ended up dying. And a teenage girl was running away one time. Cops shot her in the back with a taser and made her a quadriplegic. This isn't anything new. But again, the double standard, sovereign citizen cops have tasers. They're not deadly. But a person fleeing away from cops who probably feared for his life, because if you're smart, you'll know you're 22 times more likely to be killed by a cop than anyone else. So you should fear cops. Anytime you see them, if they're behind you, if they're on the road, if they're riding parallel to you, you should move over, stop, let them go by. Let them go by, because it'll put you in less danger not being within earshot or in view of a police officer. Based on the facts and the stats. Let's be honest about that. All right, where are we at here? I think the cops were justified. How are they justified, dude? The dude's running and he turns like this and shoots a non-deadly weapon. And then the cop he was shooting at, the taser at, wasn't the one that shot him in the back. It was some other cop who started shooting him in the back. I don't know, man. Why can't you run and catch him? Why can't you catch him? Why can't you shoot him with the beanbag? Why does it have to go right to deadly force? This deadly force was, in the old times, a lot of cops made it a mission of their career to never pull their gun. It was an accomplishment to get through your whole career without pulling your gun. Nowadays, they'll pull Maddie, I'm doing a live stream. I can't talk to you right now. I'll call you back though. Nah, that threw me off. I hope this is still running. It's still running. So, I mean, man, we down. Yeah, Jesse, we're down. Jesse and I are going to do another podcast tomorrow, probably from the car, because that's when our best conversations happen, from his house to my house. The police Brooklyn top 3. I got you into the police accountability things? Good. Andre Rox says all lives matter is the racist. Andre Rox is the biggest racist I've ever met in my life. So, of course he would say that. He can't have a conversation without bringing up race because he's a racist. He tried to tell me that racists have never done any. This is a Facebook conversation we had. After he begged for money, I gave him money for his burnt motorcycle. Then he told me never to go on his Facebook page. Stop commenting on his Facebook. He says that no racist in history has ever done anything good. Well, I hate to tell you, brother, but Henry Ford didn't like Jewish people. He even wrote a book called The International Jew. Do you think he did anything good for people? It's not good to be racist, but racists do things. Whether you like it or not, you've benefited from racism or racists. Hitler built the Autobahn. Doesn't make Hitler a good person, but he did do something good, unfortunately. Whether you like it or not, you got to take the good with the bad. It's just reality. Get over it. It's not, everything's not racist. Ask Morgan Freeman, Andre. Everything's racist. Man, everything's racist. God. Scott Glover, what up, guy? John, you're live. Cool. I just poured my second cup of coffee. No one never. Noah, chill on the coffee, bro. You see me drinking caffeine all day? Actually, I do drink caffeine all day. Barbara, down, down, Barbara Downey. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex. Cock it and pull it. David the Sun Devil says it should be a murder charge. Well, David the Sun Devil, I believe they did call it a homicide. Yes, he ran with a taser in his back. Then the police shot him with a gun. There was other bullet shot in the other cars, and all those cars were kids in there. I don't know what that means. He was running away. Where's the threat? And then on the radio, you'll hear people like, well, he could have took the taser and get another civilian. Could have got another civilian, and then he could have took their car, and then he could have kidnapped their babies, and then he could have disappeared into the woods and raised their baby as if it was a wild animal, and then he grew up one day and started a cult in Waco. No, no. He was running away. If he was sleeping when he got there, why do you need to kidnap him? He wasn't victimizing anybody. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Was he not sleeping when they got there? There was a serious threat in Georgia. Okay, Maddie, what are you talking about? They're scared of their own shadows. You're right about that. Not scared of donuts. No, they're not. Que pasa, brother? What's up, Barbara? Barb Brown and Down. What up? Fears insecurity. Patrick Oregon. 2 cops, Kevlar Brooks, had a taser, non-lethal. How is it lethal force justified? Feed him live squid in a Greek seaweed platter. Okay. Mamalone. I still don't know what Mamalone means. Paramilitary. Yeah, they're kind of paramilitary. What, Maddie? Tell me what's going on. Imagine he just tell his friends or whoever, yeah, I got 220,000 subs. Who just tells his friends that? I don't tell anybody how many subs I have. Because it doesn't equal money. If 220,000 subs was $1 for each sub, I might brag about that, but that's just not the case. If you divide 200,000 by, let's see here, 100 million, you might get what I make on YouTube. Oh, Dome Ranger says, no, he was sleeping. So they got there and the dude's sleeping. So what is the point of escalating it into arrest? Because that's what they do. They can't control themselves. How about you take his keys? How about you find someone that knows him, or ask around, hey, anyone know this guy, man? We don't want to put him in jail. We don't want to kidnap him. He's sleeping. He's not hurting anybody. Can we give you his keys and you can give them to him later when he wakes up? Or is there someone we can call, bro? No. You immediately have to escalate to a kidnapping. You just joined in MJB1980BO. I hate that. Why? Why? In the drive-through lane. Oh, he was asleep in the drive-through lane. So he was passed out. Okay, again. So he's passed out in the drive-through lane. He's doing something he shouldn't be doing. Yes, DUI is a real crime, but did he hurt anyone? They caught him in time. Is he a repeat offender? I mean, these are the things you should look at, generally speaking. Okay, he was asleep at the fast food drive-thru. That's not good, but at the same time, he shouldn't lose his life over that. I did not see any of the videos, honestly. I only saw one clip where he's running and he turns and he fires a taser behind him, and then he gets shot in the back. He was passed out drunk at the drive-thru. Atlanta was chill when I went there too. I went to an all. I was the only white person in this bar, and the Atlanta Hawks were in the playoffs. It was awesome. Watching big booty girls dancing, it was fun. I felt a little nervous at first, but nobody gave me a second look. Everybody treated me good. The servers treated me good. Nobody cared. I got nothing bad to say about Atlanta from my experience. Oh, wait, Captain, Lieutenant, Corporal, police ranks, military ranks in a military state. Yeah, you're right. I'm jumping in my seat. Call me on Messenger. Let me chime in, please. All right, Maddie, I'm going to grab my wife's phone, okay? Because I'm using my phone to do this, so hold on. Never mind. Door's locked. She's napping. I have to go all the way around the house. Ah, Maddie. Ah, eyes on the state, brother. What's up? I miss you, man. I haven't seen you since that one day when you and I were in the shed. Remember when you and I were in the shed? Qualified immunity, police unions, and internal investigations are why they behave the way they do. Rur or tete. Yes, sir. That's what I've been saying lately. Get rid of internal affairs, police unions, and qualified immunity, and you'll see that a different country. Dropped on the concrete is deadly. Yes. He passed out in the drive-through line. Thank you, guys. Can you interview the guy who were tased by the cop? He ended nothing with Tay-Taz because we're going to big man in his truck. Bro, Ali Bali. I'm going to read your comment word for word. Can you interview the gay who were tased by cop and he had nothing with Taz because he were too big man in his truck? I'm supposed to make sense of that, dude? Seriously? Carol Franklin, how are you? Ryan Maples, what's up? Goat skin popsicle. I don't know what that means. That's gross. Whatever that is. A guy was so impaired and he still bested two cops. Right, exactly. I'm sure it was adrenaline, but come on, man. And again, why can't you cut him off somewhere? Oh, how about a helicopter? How about something? Something other than deadly force. Net guns. I heard him talking about that on the radio. They also have guns that shoot out of foam, you know. It shoots out of foam and it hits you and it sticks to you and it shoots it out so fast that you just get overwhelmed with this goo and then you're like, I can't run. I can't leave. I'm not an animal. Eyes on the state. Remember that guy? His name was Amin. Amin Yoshed. Right, call an Uber for the guy. Exactly. Something, man. Come on. What's all case law? Maddie, you're dying. You want me to get my wife's phone? I can't stay on too long. Getting shot in the back while running away don't look good for the Blue Line gang, no matter the situation. It's true. Just let him go and pick him up later. But he might go kill 67 civilians in the meantime. What do I think the cops should have done, Kim Berger? Thank you so much for the money, by the way. That's very nice of you. The cops should have, if he's sleeping in the drive-through line, make sure the car's in park, get him out of the car, have one of the cops drive his car into a parking space. That'd be the first thing you do, I think, unless he's violent or something. Make sure the car's in park, get him out of the car. Sir, please let us get you out of the car. Let's talk to you. Let's get this car parked. Let's get you safe. Let's get you out of this drive-through line. And then you go from there. How about that? David the Sun Devil says, anyone thinking the cops... Thanks for the donation, though. Thanks, Kim. Honestly. Anyone thinking the cops were justified, you are the problem, says David the Sun Devil. Robert says he hit a customer's car. Okay. Who did? The cop? Who? He might just come in on his own later. Maddie, we could do another podcast if you want to get your thoughts in on this case, because it seems like you know case law about the situation, and I think that's what you're getting at. Definitely noticed double standards. It's okay for cops to use a taser on us, but not on them. Point of pride. You tried what, Maddie? It was a suicide by cop. It could have been. Whatever happened to the cops just tossing the drunks' keys in the car and locking the doors and making them walk or get a ride? Exactly. Cops escalate everything now. Brooklyn, watching cops look for reasons for abuse. Bring you in. How do I bring you in? How? I don't know what to do. Clicking on your name. I don't know how to bring you in. I wish I could. I don't think you can bring more than one person in. Tomorrow, Jesse and I are doing the podcast, but the next day, I don't care. You're awesome, Maddie. I don't care. You can do podcast a lot. Deadly force with intent to not penetrate. I don't know what that means. Could have killed someone getting a Baconator. Baconators aren't that good. My wife likes Wendy's. You know, I think they're just so square. Qualified immunity is a real problem. Yes, it is. That's one of the major problems. Many officers in World War II never fired a shot. There you go. Marty wants to chime in. Go ahead, Marty. Who's Marty? What's a racist? Actually, racist and bigot, since you brought that up, racist and bigot are two different things. A racist isn't necessarily someone who hates other races, because my mom's a racist. She always wanted me to be with a Greek girl, not because she hates blacks, not because she hates the French or German or Africans or Indians or anything. She wanted me to be with a Greek girl. That's a racist. She wanted me to be with my own race, or my own nationality and race, honestly. And then you got Joel. What's up, brother? And then you got a bigot, and a bigot is someone because you're black they hate you, because you're Asian or whatever, non-waspy. That's the correct way to look at those two words, but common usage, racist. Joel, how are you, dude? I tried to text you and call you. I hope you're doing okay. I know you just got a kidney transplant. I hope everything's good, bro. Godspeed. I'm glad you're doing good. I heard you were in a rough situation earlier, and I'll call you later on. I'm late. What's going on? Didn't have any notification. Josh Guns, man, started from the beginning. What do you want me to repeat everything? Qualified immunity and gang culture in police departments. You got it, brother. Jewish is not a race. Depends who you ask. That's another controversial issue. Tennessee versus Gardner is clear. The shooting was not justified. All right, Tennessee versus Gardner, says Maddie. Maddie's actually studying. Hold on, let's let FedEx go by. Tennessee versus Gardner. The shooting was not justified. Thanks, Maddie. This happened in Vallejo, California last year. A man sleeping in a Taco Bell drive-thru didn't have a chance to get out of his car. Happened, what, they killed him too? Show me your papers or else. Nazis in America. In Tennessee versus Gardner. What's for a civil matter, not a criminal matter? Oh, we have a difference of legal opinions here. Tennessee versus Gardner is clear. The shooting was not justified. And then Fractal says Tennessee versus Gardner was what's for a civil matter, not a criminal matter. Okay. I just poured myself a vodka. What up, Max? Welcome. Is it that top shelf or is it that Stolichnaya? Tennessee versus Gardner does not apply to that situation in Atlanta. Why is that, Fractal? Shay Chaney, is technology a good thing? Absolutely, it's a good thing. We wouldn't know about any of this still. It's been going on for decades. Brown and down. There's only one race, black and off black. I'll take that, I guess. Hi, Ray. Copter Trigger app, he says Scott Glover. Love your videos, John. Thank you, John Long Botham. Tom Freedoomed. What up? What do you think of Chaz? Chaz's stupidity. That's what it is. They kicked out a preacher the other day. I heard someone get on the microphone there and go, listen, all you white people, we see you out there. We see you. Okay? Here's what we need you to do. If you white, I want you to take $10 right now and give it to a black man or any colored person. Because if you ain't willing to give us $10 right now, how do we know that you're going to give us all your properties and stuff in the future? I swear I saw that video. Tell me if anyone else saw that video. I'm like, what in the F is going on? I can't believe that they had, and the first thing they do is build a wall. I guess walls work, huh? If this happened 3 weeks ago, it wouldn't have made the news. Exactly, Robert Roberts. Is that olive juice you drinking? I wish. I love olive juice. I just save all. I have an infatuation with glass jars. I hate throwing them away for some reason. Barbara gets a wrench and I don't. Why do you get a wrench, Bo? First of all, I can't pronounce your last name or whatever the hell that is. And then you can't just be Bo, B-O. You got to be B-E-A-U. B-I-U. B-I-U. Fubum. I don't know, Bo. Maybe I'll give you one in the future. He was literally wasted. They could have just caught up to him. Guess not. He pointed the taser at them. It's not a lethal. It's a lethal. A ham sandwich in your hand is lethal, but a 12-gauge shotgun in the cop's hands is not. E.J. Olgwin, what up? Danny Boy, what up? Nick's 5 cents, what up? Should have ran faster. Stop, dude. Stop it, bro. Faster than bullets. He should have been running 1,200 feet per second if he knew what it was good for him. Waco, just for Waco, Ruby Ridge. Ruby Ridge also. LMFAO, where's the video? They could have just got him in a safe route. Yeah, exactly. Let us take you home, dude. By the way, James McClinnis for Pinellas County Sheriff. Why not escort? I don't know about escorting him home. I wouldn't let him drive. Have another cop maybe drive him. But no. No, they're not here to protect and serve. He should have just He should have not have Yeah, he should have not have resisted arrest. But okay, DUI is a victimless crime because I might kill someone. We all better turn guns in too. No victim, no crime. That's right. The thing is with DUI, it should be reckless or endangerment. There shouldn't be DUI. It should be endangerment. Was he putting anyone in danger? Could he have? Yes. I could jump up right now and go strangle my neighbor, but I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Tim Straight, what up? If he was white, they would have let him run to Burger King. Stop. The first cop asked him to drive his car to another spot. Okay. What's baklava? That's leaf phyllo dough layered with butter and simple syrup inside of crushed walnuts. It's delicious. Sub sandwich, porky pig. Oh, hello all, Tim Straight. It took cops minutes to wake him up. Okay. So the car must have been in park, unless he was sleeping with his foot on the brake. Bro, I totally shot that guy in the back while he was running away from me. I needed a paid vacation. Oh, that's supposed to be a joke. All right, Captain Canada, what up? Yes, they dragged him out of the car. Okay, he just needed to sleep it off. Exactly. Sleeping while black. I went to protest today and I had a sign that said justice for all or not justice at all. And when a group of police walked out, I showed them the sign and the pig was like, I don't know, you tell me. I can see why people are mad. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, no one is happy about these police brutality videos of graphic murders week to week now. Yeah. In the mainstream media, they act like they don't know what's going on YouTube. Like they act like they don't know that there's 20,000 videos of police misconduct, police breaking the law, and police brutality and murder on YouTube. They act like this just happened with George Floyd. This is a daily thing. I think I'm going on 500 days in a row where I've made a video about police breaking the law. How is it that I never run out of material? Because they're not so bad and it's only a few bad apples? Is that how that happens? I don't think so. It's systemic corruption. Corruption. Qualified immunities, bringing out serial killers, rapists, and psychopaths. Okay? If you watch the video, he actually fires the taser, realizes he can no longer use it because he deployed it already, and turns to run again. The false threat was gone. Yeah, once he missed it. Yeah, but then other ones will say, you could still use the taser if you press it up against someone, steal their car, fly in a cloud. It's grease lightning, baby. What's your middle name? George. And I gave it to myself. I didn't really have one. It's my father's name. He was passed out. Ela Malaca. What up, Lorenzo Tateo? How do you know that word? They knew his information. They could have met him at home. That's true also. He wasn't caught driving. Well, if you're in the drive-through lane, that's just common sense. No, I'm not slimming up. I'm getting fatter. I think the camera's doing me justice today in a straight up and down haircut. Police Academy 1 through 7, and you guys still have rubbish cops. Police Academy cops are better cops than the ones we have. DUI isn't a crime unless I hit something. Unless, or in danger. If you're going 100 miles an hour and weaving through the lanes and nearly missing other cars, you should still be stopped. That would require common sense. Most piggies don't have common. You cannot commit a DUI while sleeping. Hey, John, you fell asleep at the wheel, though. And the guy's not right, but at the same time, he doesn't deserve to die. Chris Chavario's, exactly. There's no victim. That's why I said they should just let him sleep it off. And don't let him keep going. Child abuser, though he still shouldn't. He's a child abuser? Jeez. Takes just as long to have a relative or friend arrive and take it home. He parked correctly in the parking space after being told 3 times. If he drove correctly and parked his car, why do you need to kidnap the guy? Don't you think there's something wrong with that? About ruining people's lives? IFs with Felix, bro. Stay up, my dude. All right, switch easy. Switch easy. Switch easy. He wasn't driving, so how is that a DUI, though? Because if your keys are in the car and you're behind the wheel, they consider it driving. You'll go with me next time where, Maddie? People probably continue to drive drunk because they're afraid people will call the cops on them if they sleep on the side of the road and street. Dude, I've pulled over and slept I don't know how many times because I go and go and go until I'm exhausted. And when you get super tired and you're sleeping, you start hallucinating and see things running in the road that aren't really there. I'm not joking. And if you're nodding off while you're sleeping, pull the hell over, man. Takes the cops' tasers and starts punching them. Okay? They can't subdue him without killing him? Mad and cameras have made it to where cops can't let him walk home, call a friend, etc. Did he hurt anyone? I don't think he did, John. You only white from the waist up. Damn right. Black from the waist down. Yeah. Huge Tampa. I remember a man slept at McDonald's and the manager just told the guy to leave. He didn't call the police or nothing. He just woke the man up in his car and told him to leave. If he's on paid, if he's on paid vaccination or fired, anyone know? He's definitely not on paid vaccination. The person behind him, drive-through, should have got out and asked him to move. Something. Got to keep the prisons full. Got you. Every hood got cool white dudes there. Okay. Helping Richard get home safely would have been a real policing. They'd rather take your money and whoop your ass or your life. You're right. Drunk driver in the drive-through lane at Wendy's, no big thing. He didn't lose his life or DWI. He resisted arrest, punched the cop in the face multiple times, then shot one of the officers with a taser. I don't agree with the shooting, but it was justified by law. I don't think it's justified by law. I don't think shooting someone in the back while they're running away is justified by law. I don't see how you see that, Fractal. If it's a deadly weapon in his hands, then it's a deadly weapon in the police hands. Except they use it as if it's not a deadly weapon. So, is it a deadly weapon? Or do taser lives matter? And you're not allowed to say all tasers matter. Atlanta hates weed, petty bullcrap charges, get years probation. Yeah. Dude, the cops in this country are out of control. Has nothing to do with race. Do we get that yet? Do we get that yet? They don't care. They do this to everybody. Go to jail. It's not all black people. There's plenty of white people there. Who was that guy? I don't know. That was a police officer. They would have called his wife. Was convicted of child abuse and sentenced to 7 years. Okay. It still has nothing to do with this situation. In large majority of the arrest, there is no crime or injured party. I believe it. Jim Crow, give us one, you quotable cop slander. Quotable cop slander. Blue Waffle. Blue Waffle's a good one. He had one hell of a rap sheet. I don't care. So did George Floyd supposedly had a rap sheet. Doesn't mean he should be choked out in the middle of the street. Even bringing that up shows you're biased. What does it matter? Any other situation except the one we're talking about. He's out on the street. He went through the justice system. He must have did something, right? Out on parole because of COVID. Is that true? We support you from Morocco, Casablanca. Thank you, man. I don't even know where that is, but thank you. That's in Africa, I think. Punched a cop many times. Joe Public. All right, I'm trying to catch up because it's time for me to go. Buck Wild, if you wake up your wife, don't tase her. I won't tase her. Phase 3, incoming, starving us to death. Okay, they're not concerned about opioids, but they're hunting Americans over marijuana. That makes incredibly obvious. Just agenda, justified, sad, but justified. Be better if he fled home and a cop came and arrested him there. But hey, don't point things at cops. Hey, Jay Kaiser, that is a very myopic opinion. I'm sorry, brother. Adrenaline is not an excuse to murder. Any animal reacts when cornered. They shot him from behind. Let him go. They have all his information. That's the best thing I've heard so far. Let him go. They have his information, or run him down, or catch him, or use a radio or a helicopter or whatever. John, as a side note, have you ever eaten roasted goat? I don't like goat or lamb, dude. It's gross. When I got arrested for drunk public, 6 cops couldn't take me to the ground. Why is that? He was just nervous of what they wanted to do for him. I don't know what that means. Geez, Maddie, I don't know what that means either. No doubt, the cop was pissed and embarrassed that he and his life partner manhandled and got taken away. I bet you that was the main motive, because when you get the best of them, they lose their damn mind, verbally and especially physically, because they think they have a monopoly on force and they got all their weapons and stuff, and they can just take anyone because of the costume. And that's not the case, man. Most cops are just cowards in general. They need a gang just to to mess with people over victimless crimes. Supreme Court ruled against re-examining qualified immunity today. Keep on keeping on. Oh, did they really? Why in the world? Again, Supreme Court has screwed the public one more time. This should be national news. Again, instead of talking about race, the real problem, qualified immunity, the Supreme Court said, oh, nah, we're not interested in that. Why would we be interested in that? How would cops get away with murder then if we re-examine qualified immunity? They love qualified immunity. The courts, the cops, all government loves anything that gives them more power and you less freedom. Let's be honest. That's disgusting that they wouldn't take another look at qualified immunity. I wish I didn't read that just now. Note, thanks for the bad news, but one more is too much. Ace Ventura. Okay. They also had his parked car. Could have served him the next day if it was that serious. We support you from Morocco. All right, Morocco, but don't repeat yourself, dude. Cops should start using tranquilizer guns where they automatically inject the person with a large dose of... That's a good idea, a tranquilizer gun. Yeah, they run like 12 more feet and they're like, nah. They already had his identification, knew where he was staying, no reason to kill him, man. Put a warrant out. Don't shoot the guy. It's wrong. Every city hires own police force. Better one police force in the state. I think I heard today that Trump's signing some executive order for national certification for police. Oh, the cop opened the car door. Goo Crew, Barbara. All right, guys, I gotta go, man. I'm trying to get through all these comments. I'm never gonna make it. Oh, who was that? I gotta at least say something about that. Chuck Miller. Cops have to escalate everything. Park his car, lock up his keys, make him walk, or get another ride. No reason to try. Get a DUI out of it. That makes them money. I told you, one of the cops told a bunch of us Uber drivers that they were pissed when Uber came out because it's costing them so much money in DUIs. They don't need Uber drivers getting people home safe and sound. How's the police going to make money? Yes, I have an Instagram. Driving While Black. Guess what the name of it is? It's John Felix. But those tasers go through bulletproof vests. The cops... No, the tasers don't go through bulletproof vests. I've seen scores of taser deployments that can't get through a T-shirt. Okay? If a T-shirt's sticking out... Don't mind me, I've been working all day. T-shirt's sticking out like this, and they shoot the prongs. It's not going to push the shirt to your skin, penetrate the shirt, or if you're wearing a hoodie or something, it's got to be like a direct hit. They're not that... they're not bullets. They're like prongs. Riots are nothing to what's coming when the food supply is stopped. Okay, dude, don't repeat yourself. That's how you get blocked. We understand that you think there's going to be a phase 3 and a food shortage and things are going to get chaotic. We got it. Please don't repeat yourself. All right, dude. What else we got? Don't do it again. Do it again. Qualified immunity, not important to the Supreme Court today. Exactly. That's disgusting. We should talk about that, Maddie. Good thing. We're getting show topics here. It was a matter of time until that cop murdered someone. Okay? Not cops, dirty effing pigs and piglets, run. I'm available for you anytime. Thanks, Maddie. I'll meet you in Eyes on the State Shed. Yeah, and they could take the keys and papers until the next day where he's got, okay, when cops escalate, let them arrest you and fight them legally. That's true, but, some people just act on impulse, and that's a lot of young men, unfortunately, and women. At the end of the day, alcohol and poor judgment was a huge factor in all this. Alcohol is... That's why I don't drink, dude. It's too strong of a drug. I'll smoke any day over drinking. Any day. By the way, James McClinnis says that if he's elected, marijuana will be treated like lawn clippings. And if you want to roll a blunt or a J or something, go to Clearwater Beach or any of the beautiful, beautiful beaches in Pinellas. You could sit there, watch the sunset, and burn one. And if you don't believe me, he said it himself on my podcast yesterday. Check out my podcast. Link will be in the description. I know it actually won't. Anchor.fm, John Felix. Anchor.fm/John Felix. Listen to Maddie and I's podcast, which was great. Listen to me interview James McClinnis, and listen to part 1 with Jesse and I. Do I think Trump will get reelected? Yeah. If it's him between him and Joe Biden, absolutely. Do the goo again? What is the goo? If he has white, they would never shoot him dead. That's not true, Danny boy. That's a racist statement. Square, hello everyone. Vortex, you are bootlicker. Rossi, kill someone running away. Really? Explain racism, John. Racism? When you don't like, well, racism, I already explained it. Watch the video again. After he killed him, cop said, I got him, like he was hunting. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, like it was a duck hunt. What choice do you have if a cop wants to arrest you? None, really. You could try to fight an unlawful arrest, but you better have the upper hand. You better be by himself. You better be in the right, and you better be well armed and ready. Otherwise, you have to, at this point where we're at in the country, you have to submit or you're going to die. Submit. Put your hands behind your back. Go silent and just don't answer any questions and go from there. What's Greek? That's a that's a language and a people and a country. Break dishes. They don't do that anymore. Ooh, Bakisha meal. What's up, brother? Times will get really tough, especially next year when everything settles down. Unemployment and suicides are on the rise, all by design. John, much love from Brooklyn, New York. What's up, Bakisha meal? Thanks so much, brother. All right, dude. All right. I gotta go through these, dude. I can't read them all. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Thank you, everybody. Hit the thumbs. Oh, I just saw another. Someone gave me some money. I should at least read their comment. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Just saw it. There you are. Driving while black. Hey, bro. If you do streams on Instagram, you can invite people into chat. Real quick, I'm going to plug an app I'm building to police the police. Policethepolice.live. Cool, man. Everyone go to policethepolice.live and see what driving while black is up to. I don't want to stream on Instagram because they won't pay me, and I want to build my YouTube channel and my podcast. So this is where I'm at for now, man. I know there's other apps you can use, but they cost money, and I have no money, dude. I really don't. Haven't been really working, and the sales and the YouTube and the stuff, and the odd jobs I do, and a little bit of pool that I win the tournaments, and that's how I'm eking by, literally. Hey, John, how you feeling? Looking good, no homo. I feel shitty, and thanks for telling me I look good. It must be the haircut or the lighting or something, because I'm in bad shape, man. I'm fat. I'm out of shape. I know I'm not. I know I'm killing myself with the Burger King. They're thinking is he could have shot them in the face while the taser took the gun. He was down. I hate. All right, I'm going to the bottom. All right, everyone. 41 minutes. It goes by so fast. Maddie, I'm gonna call you. Stay in touch. Fractal. You seem to know about law. If you want to be on the podcast, and Freedom, or whoever wants to be on the podcast, you just can't be boring. And I'm not going to let you be boring anyway, because I'm not boring. Thus, you're not allowed to be boring. And if you start getting boring, I'm going to cut you off and be like, listen, I'm going to steer this conversation. You understand me? I steer the ship. I pick the fruit. Yeah, I pick it. Anyway, go smoke a joint. All right. Where's it at? You got a lighter, bro? All right. It's Greek. It's the Greek bloodline. What does that mean? Why are cops so militarized? Because that's how they want them. Government wants control. End of story. Can I daddy my channel name? What? Come to Texas and do what, bro? You got an extra room? My wife and I can stay in? You gonna pay our mortgage in the meantime? Do you even lift, bro? Lift what? I lift burgers. I don't lift weights. They're too heavy. I want to be on the podcast. Guess again. Guess again is your username. You want to be on the podcast? Hit me up on the messenger. Give me an idea of who you are, what you want to talk about. I gotta vet you guys a little bit. I don't give out my email, bro. Facebook Messenger. That is how you contact me. Why are you saying that about a British shilling? People saying you look good, bro. It's a Greek thing. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Check out the podcast with Maddie. Check out episodes 3 and 4. 1, 3, and 4. Episode 2, you can. It's about me talking about Stern doing blackface. By the way, all these blackface people, if you're a leftist, you're allowed to do blackface. It's all good because you have the right politics. If you're Jimmy Kimmel doing Karl Malone, if you're Jimmy Fallon doing Chris Rock in blackface, if you're Howard Stern pretending to be Ted Danson and using filthy N-word and filthy baboon and filthy this and filthy that, you're fine because you're a leftist, so you're allowed to do blackface. It's just a joke when you're a leftist. If you have the right politics, you're allowed to do blackface. Stern, Kimmel, Fallon. Right? Anybody else? Oh, no. Oh, not so funny. Oh, not so funny. You want to buy a ring? Go to my Etsy store, brother. Do it now. Kill deer, not people. Shoot pool, not people. By the way, I have a t-shirt that says shoot pool, not people in my soft hitting t-shirt store. I'm leaving, guys. I'm running late. Thank you so much. Peace and chicken grease. Bye.